Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system.
Mbappe goes for a shot! They've scored! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for a runner. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Wirtz. He has found a way through. Well, that has not gone well. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he was quick to react. This looks promising. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, well played. Akanji plays it all the way forward. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gravenberg. Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Ekitike! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold. And he plays one through. Gravenberg. Searching pass he's played there. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? He is through here! Alexander-Arnold. Conte. And it's Ribéry. And that has been cut short. Van Dijk. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
No, again there's no way through. And they've got a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It's not an especially good pass, that. McAllister, Szoboszlai, foot in. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Still just a single goal between the sides. Played out to the right. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's gone direct here. Kerkez, spread out to the left. Now it's Havertz. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Neuer. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Short changes him with that pass. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Nice looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. I think we're just about done here. Now this could be a chance.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Neuer claims comfortably. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'd like to draw your attention
So, Jim,
to the
how do you
screen
reflect
right
on
now
what
for
we've seen?
information on our
And there's a
shuttle
lot
bus
more
service.
to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of... And the shots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Hazard. That's tidy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a throw. Hoisted in. And he's taking no chances there. Saliba. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. And here's Rijkaard. And he shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Isak. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Guti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Can he get it through? And he's found a way past. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him? Mbappe! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Guti. Ribéry. And he's decided to go for it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's the throw. No way through. Van Dijk takes control of it and he's on the move.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Rijkaard. That's going to go a long way. He's had it taken off him. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Those of you making their way
So
home
we
from
are
public
still where we were
transportation
at
today,
the
please
beginning.
watch the
It
screen
is
for train
0-0
departure
at the
times
break.
from all local major stations. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard. Coming on the
That
field
gets things going
is
for the second half.
Number 13.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He is through here. Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard running with the ball.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's beaten, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. And that's going right the way across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's delightful. Havertz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Just eases him off the ball. Hernandez. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Saliba. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard.
Mbappe takes a shot! Off the post!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Mbappe coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, what a mistake! That's a smartly directed ball. Bastoni.
4 added minutes has been
Deftly
indicated.
away. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely, now and the shot! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Substitution on the field.
Two up and
Number
very little.
27,
He's gone for goal.
Coming on the field is number 2, Alexander Arnold. Substitution.
And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Children's announcement.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's going to be another throw. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Inacio cuts it out, tries to play it through. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision. Hazard. Well, played right into his path. Rooney! Well, now, oh, Waters, and it's come back out to him. They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kvaratskhelia, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That is a great pick out. And he's there to get it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played out towards the right wing. Havertz! Nicely shaped ball. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Distributed tidily. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Havertz. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that's beautifully weighted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vardiol. Kvaratskhelia. It's a throw-in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Threads one in, and this is Rooney. Rooney, it's Rooney! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive, despite not to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Gonzalo Inacio. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Tries to pass it through. Bit too much weight on the pass. Beckham does really well to win the ball there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cafu, Calafiori gets a foot in here. Now it's Guti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Looking for options for movement. Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar with the foul.
Substitution.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Rooney.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Julie picks it up out wide. Can he get it through? And this is Rooney. He's found the Rooney! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now this could be a chance. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very unsafe.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a loose ball. Natal, he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Guardiola is offering a wry smile there.